Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
The action has already started. Maguire passes it forward, cuts it out. It's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Kane. Goretzka. Forward it goes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. With his head, but couldn't steer it in. Bruno Fernandes just brushed off the ball there. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mathieu. Bruno Fernandes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Hoists it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Goretzka. Tar. Plays it out to the wing. And he heaves it forward. And it's played forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. And it's Davis. And here's Kane. Goretzka. Davis. Whipped in. A real chance to break. Has a hit! Davis with the short one. Could cross it here. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
And the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. Casemiro. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bruno Fernandes really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
There's the whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
Kimmich. And here's Kane. Kane! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class range.
Steered forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, given offside once more.
Kane really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's going for goal! That comes as a mighty relief. Oh, good interception. Maguire goes looking. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Goretzka. Forward it goes. It is still anyone's game. He's had a go! And that certainly packed a punch. Tries to get it forward quickly. Davis. Kimmich. Goretzka. And here's Kane. Kane plays it out to the flank. Shaw plays it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's gone for it! He's got away with one there. So here comes the substitution. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Tar. Davis. Davis goes looking. Over to the left. Tries lifting it over. And he's there to clear it.
Well, decisiveness has deserted them, Peter. They need precision, and it's sadly absent.
Played back in. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Out towards the flank. Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Neuer sends that a long way. Played out to the right. Plenty waiting in the middle. That is terrific skill. Casemiro tries to get it forward quickly. Well, they could break here. Maguire drives it forward. And that has been cleared. He's made sure that that won't get through. Maguire, back to the keeper and go again. Gets it upfield. Kimmich. Kane. Real chance! Casemiro is the guilty party there. And he just whacks it away. Big chance! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Knocks it away. And here's Kane. He's had a shot. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's having a go. Cleared away. Kane. Oh, that's nice. Gets up to head it! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Kimmich hoists it forward. Forward it goes. Chip through. Goes for the cross. He's dealt with that well. Shaw knocks it away. Oh, really good feet. And here's Kane. It's Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Shaw tries to clear. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Yeah, it's still goalless, but will it be a refereeing decision, a mistake, or a moment of magic now that makes all the difference?
And we're off for the final time. 15 minutes to find a winner, or else penalties. Now it's Kane. They're more than happy to take the muscular approach. Casemiro. Maguire. And it's played forward. Ball's out on the left now. Nice touch. And that's been levered clear. Gnabry. Kimmich.
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more from me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Done very well to intervene. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Pumps it into the area. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0. And that's it. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, and that was enough. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. You're able to enjoy with us here some great scenes at this arena by the river. There is no venue quite like this one. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Done very well to intervene.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Sure. That's been drilled forward. And back to base. Still goalless at the moment. Hoists it forward. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. He's got it on the right now. What's on? Delivers across. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to stroke it through. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. That's gone a long way up and away. Bruno Fernandes plays it into the box. And it's played forward. Little by way of goal-mouth action yet. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Casemiro tries a pass forward. It's always going to be the keepers. Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it. Could be a chance here. He's had a goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Throws in his head. Brave effort, total commitment.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Up towards the front line. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Oh, good interception. It's being played forward. Casemiro plays it forward. And the finish! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Bruno Fernandes probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Maguire. Has he found his man? It's found its way to him. Oh, really good feet from him. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Shaw delivers.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Played back in. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Shaw tries to clear. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Shaw. It's a brilliant interception. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. And he's cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Bruno Fernandes. Gets good distance on it. Puts it back. Maguire goes looking. Dashing forward at pace. He's got options out wide. Lewandowski. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Strong punch. Goes for it!
Maguire with a fine tackle. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Goes for goal! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Lewandowski.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. The hostilities have already resumed. What a throw in. Time to deliver. Oh, great ball! Crosses it up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
hoists it forward. He's gone for it! Just a whisker away. Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. It's going to be a double change then. Battles to win it back. No foul, says the referee. Now a chance to break. Well positioned to make that interception. Good clearance and very necessary. But there's going to be another change here. Chance to shoot! Plays it back. Gets a good foot in there. And now the breakaway. Drives it towards the front. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
And so the last chance to find a winner. 105 minutes of football and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. Casemiro over to the left. It's Casemiro. Gets wrestled off the ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Real chance! Quick ball forward. Eric Garcia. Plays it long. And that has been cleared.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, that had to be more accurate. Looking to hit the front line. And that's that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even, and no complaints.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. There's the whistle, and here we go. Forward it goes. And it's played forward. And that's been levered clear. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, that's where he wants it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that's neat. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? And for a moment, time stood still. Aimed, gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Played in with accuracy. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Drives it towards the front. Has he found his man? Neither side yet able to find the net. Mathieu. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Has a hit! Fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Oh, smart save. Oh, nice touch. And he heaves it forward. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. And here's Lewandowski. Bruno Fernandes can hoist it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now surely! And that's sprayed out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Casemiro drives it forward. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Hoists it forward. That's not going to make it. Good clearance and very necessary. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! It's Casemiro. Oh, that is very close.
Bruno Fernandes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shapes to shoot! That is going to be the final action of the first half. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Already up and running for the second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Maguire to play it forward. That's a promising ball. Chance! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Gets into a dangerous position. And here's Lewandowski, out to the right. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Maguire, this defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Lewandowski. Casemiro. Casemiro drives it forward. Gets the better of his man. Tries to get it forward quickly. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Oh, real chance!
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety. Tries a shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Back into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Lewandowski. This is promising. Has a go!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Has a hit! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Played out to the right. Should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another. Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Whipped in. To finish! And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Final seconds, this has to be... It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Now it's Lewandowski. And they win it back again. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Chooses to go back. And it's Shaw. Oh, that is lovely footwork. And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Stadio Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah,
Chance! And the ball's come out! Danger averted for now. Lookman with good energy in defence as well.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Goes for goal! Alexandro. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Tries to locate someone up front. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Goes for the cross, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. Great run on the overlap here. Keeps everyone guessing. Over to the left. Lookman gets it into the middle. It's gone a long way up and away. Gorgeous control there. Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Lookman gets wrestled off the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Gets it upfield. Danilo. That's great strength on the ball. He's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
The shot! Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
And it's Iwobi. And he heaves it forward. Marquinhos. Lookman. He hits it! Oh, a very decent attempt. There's the half-time whistle. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nigeria have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Marquinhos. Jason. Plays it out to the flank. Ball is over the line. Jason. Played out to the right. Mathieu. Out to the right. Lookman. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Tries to get it forward quickly, looking to force his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries to stroke it through. And the defence can get it clear. Hoists it forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Gerson. Shapes to shoot! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Ndidi. Drives it towards the front. Marquinhos. Gerson. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Got a shot away. Oh, that's a fine save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Andreas Pereira, who's short. Well blocked, and back out it comes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Andreas tries a shot! trying to get... Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Brazil are perhaps lacking a little composure when they need it most. Maybe sheer will can come up with the necessary.
Lookman provides an outlet. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that looked a simple case of giving the keeper the eyes and just slipping the ball to the other side. That was clever.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, been awarded the penalty is one thing now, but finding the net under so much pressure at this stage of affairs is another. So a big well done from me, certainly, for him keeping a cool head.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Brazil need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's in space and looking for options. And he's there to hoof it away. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Andreas Pereira with the short one. Richarlison tries to get some whip on it. Brazil desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Andreas Pereira played out to the right. They need to get it in quick. And there goes the final whistle. Nigeria, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck, some judgment. 1-0 the score at the final whistle. Nigeria, a little bit late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does...
It's Mkhitaryan! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Fulham are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
And here's Raul. Shapes to shoot! And out to safety. Keeps everyone guessing. Massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Away from immediate danger. And it's Mkhitaryan. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Out towards the flank. Çalhanoğlu. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. He's come loose. And the counter is on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mkhitaryan. And he's shown him a clean... There's the shot!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Iwobi. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Darmian. Çalhanoğlu. Darmian pushes to get on the end of it. He's made sure that that won't get through. Mkhitaryan, played out to the right. Can he find a finish now? And he heaves it forward. Mkhitaryan. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. Forward it goes. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. Martinez. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Hoists it forward. Beautifully done. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Cuts it out. And it's played forward. And it's Raul. Out to the right. Iwobi. And here's Raul. Çalhanoğlu goes looking. Martinez. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Shoots! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
And it's Iwobi.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the contest by really taking the game to the opposition now.
Martinez. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Iwobi. Great leap! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Zielinski. Iwobi. Oh, nice touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And here's Raul. Raul! Knocks it away. Lovely bit of skill there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Plays it out to the wing. And here's the chance to counter. Out to the left it goes. Martinez.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mkhitaryan has created one goal already. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Looks to clip it forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Fulham can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And it's got through. Here's the chance to cross. Crunching tackle.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal.
Oh, real danger here. Iwobi. One good cross, maybe the last chance. Fulham cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. Çalhanoğlu, Zielinski, and here's Mkhitaryan.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
It's found its way to him. Mkhitaryan. A chance! That's surely a foul, free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cleared away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zielinski. Damian. That is terrific skill. And that's been levered clear. Plays it out to the flank. And it's played forward. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
The hostilities have already resumed. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Fulham going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. And it's Iwobi. Plays a clever pass. It's a goal kick. Fulham are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment. Chance! Oh, he's managed to miss it.
Kearney has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.